dare talk to me like that. You stand your step up. Stand your ass up. Stand your ass up.
Sit down, Karen.
Karen?
You're a goddamn Karen.
No.
Sit down. Sit down, Karen.
Sit down, pussy.
Ma'am.
Pussy, no, you're the pussy.
Oh, no, you're the dick.
Ma'am, do you want the police to meet you on the ground?
What about him?
Mask up. Now.
Mask up.
Put your mask up.
Mask up.
Drink,
Tell him to
I
mask
need a drink.
up. Tell him to
You got
mask
your
up.
mask down, bitch.
Sir,
Did you call me a bitch?
Yes, I did.
stop it again.
Now you're going to jail. That's assault. You're going to jail. As soon as we get Atlanta, you're going to jail. Bitch. Karen. Now you spit on me. Now you're double going to jail. Bitch. Yes, you are.
Yeah, put your fucking mask on. Who invited you?
Yep, I told y'all it gets crazy during the holidays, as you can see. Now look, we don't, like I said, we don't know this lady name, so we're gonna call her a Karen. Man, she got real offended when my young elder called her a Karen. And this is the thing about elders, yo. I like when elders cuss, because when they say cuss words, it brings out the youth in her. He called her a straight bitch with the energy and called her a straight bitch. She was so offended. And look at her, she looking back at the stewardess like, yo, you tell him to mask up. Listen, lady, you are out here demanding that this man put a mask on, and you don't have your mask. Your mask is below your chinny chin, and you are sitting here yelling at this man. You spit on this man, then you threw a left hook like Lennox Lewis to this man without no mask on. You hit him all in the lip. You didn't wash your hands, so now you got what you think is the diseases. And I just don't understand, Karen, what's going on. You're yelling at this man. You're trying to tell this man what to do, and you walking around here with a Peter Pan vest on and no mask on. Why are you doing this, Karen? We don't know. Nobody knows. You know what I'm saying? But I think you're a little bit out of pocket on this. There's people that work for the airlines. You know what I'm saying? I don't see any badge that says airline. I don't see any badge that say you one of these airline cops. I don't see nothing to say that you work for these airlines. You know what? You know what's so crazy? As I'm looking at this video, I don't even see an empty seat around. So that means you walked and stood up, Karen, and walked your little butt down the aisle to go talk to this man. This man clearly has a bottle in his hand, and he said he's been eating and drinking, and you feel like you need to say something to him. Listen. This ain't your place. You don't run nothing. You don't run nothing, especially not in the air. You definitely don't run nothing. Now I hope they wasn't lenient on you and didn't give you the middle school principal talk and just let you go about your way. I hope you got arrested. I hope something happened to you, like my family said right there. You're getting double arrested because that was double assault. Yeah, you hit him with the left and then you spit on him with your nasty COVID spit. I don't get it, Karen. I don't get what you're doing. I don't get what you thought you was going to be doing. You don't have a mask on. Your seat is nowhere near there. What is going on with you, Karen? You can't just be going around, for anybody else that be following Good Rising, you can't just be going around telling people to put on masks and you don't have masks on. If that's what you feel like you need to do, at least lead by example. Now you out here looking like a dummy. You looking like a straight dun-da-dun. You cannot be walking around here telling people, look, they pushing her with the cart, telling her to get out the way, and she's fighting with everybody. No, Karen, that's not the way to go. And your insults got to get better. You know what I'm saying? He's calling you a pussy. You calling him a pussy. You don't know what to say. And then you say, no, you're a dick. You're going back and forth. Your insults ain't even right. Your mind ain't right. And your mask ain't up. Come on, Karen. Let's get this right. We got to fix what we got going on, yo. Like I say, there's always a lot of wild stuff going on. There's always a lot of weird stuff going on. But we got to talk about it on Good Rises. You know what I'm saying? We got to talk about what's going on. We got to talk about how people feel and the crazy stuff that be happeing during these holidays. But first things first, before we move on to the next topic, let's go ahead and give a shout out to our sponsor, Gardens Gourmet. You know what I'm saying? Gardens Gourmet, they always hook us up. You know what I'm saying? They always give us good food. They always give us good insights every time we step up in a restaurant. You know what I'm saying? They always treat us good. I really, really like Gardens Gourmet. Shout out to Gardens Gourmet. If you guys is ever in the area, the Seattle, Tacoma area in Washington, y'all make sure y'all stop in at Gardens Gourmet and order some of their delicious foods. I really like their soups and their warm sandwiches. They always on point. And they smoothies. Let me tell you about their smoothies. Their smoothies is always fresh and it's always guaranteed. Shout out to Gardens Gourmet, y'all. Shout out to Gardens Gourmet. They're real good. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with them. But let's go ahead and move on to the next topic. You know what I'm saying? Like we said, it's been holiday season. So with holiday season, you want to go see family. You want to go see friends. You just want to be around that community that makes you feel whole again. You want to be around that community that makes you feel like yourself. That just gives you that home feeling. So some people's family is their church. Some people's family is their temple. And there was an issue in the church recently. You know what I'm saying? I want y'all, before I dive into it, you know how we gonna do over here on Good Rising. We gonna show y'all the receipts. So before we talk about it, we gonna show y'all the video and let y'all know what happened in the Lord's house over these holidays. All right, y'all take a good look and let me know what y'all think.
For we saw his star in the east, and we have come. Listen, stop. Now, Marcus, Jews, for we saw his star in the east, and we have come.
Look, so you see that? This man stood up and straight swung on him. You know what I'm saying? He stood up and straight swung on this man. Now, I don't know what happened leading up to this, but I do know this dude, he powered up on some Dragon Ball Z type stuff and tried to hit this man. Good thing this dude got some good reflexes. It looked like he knew it was coming, because as you can look down, you see that this man is looking up to the right the whole time like something was happening. So I don't know if they had a dispute early rising, you know what I'm saying, before they walked up in the church, but he knew something was coming, and he's bobbing and weaving like Muhammad Ali. He's throwing the left hook, he's throwing a jab. They say that he was a deacon or assistant pastor. They say that he was a part of the church. Looks like this man takes boxing lessons on the side, because although this man Marcus came through with a sneaky hook, he blocked it and he threw the left, and he was getting ready to throw the right as somebody else was holding Marcus back. Now, this usually don't happen in churches, I'm sure, or I hope not, you know what I'm saying? But the pastor has something to say about this, you know what I'm saying? He came back and he said that he needed to talk about what was going on. So I want y'all to take a listen and talk to the pastor, and he's going to explain a little bit about Marcus, you know what I'm saying? Y'all take a listen.
For a young man that has grown up in our church, his mother I love dearly, was very close to my mother, like a sister to me, Miss Tiffany. Her son Marcus, and wonderful young man. I think the world of him. Had a situation. I've already talked to Tiffany, and we just got through talking, but had a situation, and I wanted to get it straight, where he just had some issues, some problems, just left rehab. All of us go through stuff. Y'all know I've been through my stuff. We all been through stuff. So young man just got out of rehab and had some situations going on. Was supposed to be going back into rehab, and was down by the church today, and for whatever reason, comes into the church and up under the control of some other forces, up under the control of some other influences, that he runs up on our pastor, my first assistant, youth pastor, first assistant, Chris Sands. And so he swings on Sands, Chris, in the middle of the service. I'm standing up to preach, and a lot of y'all done saw the video by now. And he just, for whatever reason, just attacked him. As soon as the young man got back in the fellowship hall, he began to cry. He was so sorry about what he did. It was almost like he didn't even know he was there. But the damage had already been done. We're going to see the young man through. He's going back, I understand, to rehab, and we're going to walk with him through that process. Talk to Pastor Sands. He's a real champ, And, you know, I'm like, man, look, I hate that helpful young man that has grown up in our church.
So, as you can see, you know what I'm saying, the pastor has something to say about it. I like the fact that the pastor tried to step in and you know what I'm saying, make everything even slate on both sides. And he said that the man came out of rehab and he has some issues. And I'm not here to call the pastor a liar. I'm not here to do that. I just got my own feelings about it. And I feel like it was just a little bit more than a rehab issue. This looked like a domestic issue. I'm pretty sure there was a lot more people up in the church. There was a lot more people that was watching the preacher do his thing up there. But it looks like he was coming straight for this man. Now that sounds to me like a domestic dispute, and that sounds to me like he had a bone to pick with this man right here, this in particular man. So he might have went to rehab, but we don't know what the rehab was for. The rehab could have been for all types of stuff. This looked like a domestic dispute to me. You know what I'm saying? And he said that the other deacon was he said that he was a champ, and he said that he's all right. Yeah, he's all right. This man was blocking, bobbing, and weaving. He's watching the Mayweather fights just like I be watching the Mayweather fights. He held his own. He did his own thing. But like I say, man, we can't be fighting up in church. We can't be doing that, yo. We look bad as a unit. You know what I'm saying? People shouldn't be doing that. People shouldn't be fighting in church all the time. You know what I'm saying? This isn't the way that it goes. This isn't the way that it should be. But at the same time, things happen, and people flip out. And things get switched up. But like I said, y'all, I don't necessarily know if this is just a straight rehab issue. This is definitely a domestic issue. That can't just be a straight rehab issue. Come on, Pastor. You got to tell the people the truth. You know what's going on. This man came straight for it. And you know this man. You called him by his name, Marcus. You sounded like a real God right there. You said it with some bass. Marcus. You knew what was going on, man. Shout out to the pastor. Like I say, comment and like below and let me know how y'all feel about it. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, there's always a lot of stuff going on, but with it being holidays, you got to be careful. You got to watch your back. You got to let people know that you are surveying yourself. You got to let people know that you're protecting yourself. Be careful and be mindful of things that's going on, all right? You got to be careful. And I say this because the next topic that we're talking about is similar to this fighting topic I was talking about. You know what I'm saying? There was a lot going on. And somebody came to somebody's house looking for somebody, and there was doors kicked, and there was a lot going on. And a woman and a man got into it, and this man did something that I think is embarrassing, despicable, it's disgraceful, and somebody need to get at it. You know what I'm saying? This is Good Rising. This is one of the platforms that's for the people. So y'all make sure y'all comment below, and if y'all know this, y'all know who it is. Y'all let me know, or y'all let Crime Stoppers know. We gotta stop this. You know what I'm saying? But before I go too far in it, you know what we gonna do? We gonna show these receipts, and I'm gonna let y'all know what I'm talking about, because visuals is everything. Y'all go ahead and take a look. See, that's what I'm saying, man. This is sad. This is ridiculous. And there was no audio to that video, you know what I'm saying? We couldn't find no audio to the video. And I'm kind of happy that we didn't find the audio to the video, you know what I'm saying, in the studio. Because I can only imagine, you know what I'm saying, the agony and the cries and the fear she had for her life as this man, who's obviously stronger than her, starts slashing and cutting her with a knife. You know what I'm saying? He's cutting her in her face. She's cutting her in her arms. I don't understand what's wrong with this, yo. I don't get it. I don't know if it's drugs. I don't like to blame things on drugs. I don't like to blame things on alcohol, because you are the one that's consuming these drugs and this alcohol. So it all comes down to you. This is sad. This is ridiculous. It don't matter if you know this man. Y'all make sure y'all give us a shout out, and y'all go to Crime Stoppers, and y'all try to stop this crime. It's a clear visual of this man's face and what's going on. But it don't make no sense. It don't matter if this woman is yelling at you. It don't matter if this woman is flexing on you. It don't matter if this woman's getting froggy with you. It don't matter. She didn't touch. She didn't do anything, and especially nothing to get sliced up. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna slice this woman in her face. We need the women in the world. You can't just be slicing this woman's face up. And then he's kicking the door. He's doing all this like you heathen. Look, bruh, you ain't that tough. You really ain't that tough. You not that tough. And you definitely not tough. You're gonna bring a knife out on a woman. She didn't even touch you. She might have said something that might have touched your feelings and touched your nerves, but she definitely didn't touch you with her hands. She didn't spit on you. She didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? So y'all make sure y'all tap in and y'all hit Crime Stoppers, or y'all hit Good Rising in the comments, and we'll pass the message on. We'll let it be known. But we got to figure this out, yo. This man straight cut this lady's face, cut this lady's hands, and was cutting this lady's arms, slicing her up as he was kicking the door and just being a problem. This is a real menace to society, and this ain't how we want our holidays to be going. And these ain't how we want the society or our streets to be going. This man needs to be stopped, and his behavior needs to be stopped. This is corny. This is lame. This ain't popping. This ain't none of that. And if y'all think it's funny and think it's lame and think it's popping, y'all need to get at too. So we're gonna move past that. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna move past that. But I do want to let y'all know that y'all need to have a happy holidays, and we're gonna be right back here talking about what's going down for the New Year's. Y'all make sure y'all get the New Year's resolutions in order, and y'all let us know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, comment, like, and share, and let us know what's going on. And this is your family, D Cooper. Good rising, and we out of here.